couple of wolves. And we'll skin these wolves up. Badger McKean, number 1 this evening. Badger, you're right there. You're on the ball. Number 1 this evening. Good job. Brian Smotnick, number 2. I wonder if Buckshot will be number 3. Let's see what we've got here. I've got a wolf or 2. So we'll get that taken care of. Look at that. Buckshot number 3. T-Bones is here. Good evening, T-Bones. You able to come in tonight, T-Bones? You able to come in and play tonight? Or are you enjoying the evening? Let's see. I'll wait for some people to get in here, and then we'll verbally go over what took place this week. Damn, still.
I'm coming towards you from Blackwater.
Yep, and look at that. I have no invite for the bounty. But what we'll do is I'll go back up. Ryan. Oh. All right. Get his ass. The Butcher of Ansburg. Oh, I hope that you didn't hit the ground too awfully hard.
Lost my breath.
Oh, and then his damn horse kicked me in the side of the head, trying to protect Buckshot. All right, let's see if we can pick his butt up. We got an AI right there. Looks like that AI will not interfere. And we're going to the prison wagon right up here in Tall Trees. Now, depending on whether or not I get this, get credit for this bounty, will depend on, well, it'll make a big difference. And we'll talk about that in just a minute. Let's see if it does make a difference. Because here I was unable to actually click on the bounty myself. Brian was able to click on the bounty, and the bounty popped up with me being, and Brian being in the same posse. Sometimes you get credit for them, sometimes you don't. So let's see what happens. Oh. I got the Butcher of Ansburg here. Take his sorry ass in. There. See if the judge can talk to him and let him go straight or something. Jay Gratch is here. Good evening, Jay Gratch. All right, now I'm going to see if that actually counted. And I'm going to get down to pinned, and I'm going to look. And it did count, by golly. So that takes me to 992 bounties. 992 bounties. I have 8 more to go, and I'll reach that magical 1,000 player bounties. And I'll tell you what, that's been a long time coming. I'm going to have to look back and see what the date is whereby player bounties actually went into effect. So that's going to be interesting to see what's happening there. Rack City is here this evening. All right, let's see. All right, you took it. I don't have it once again. Let's head towards Blackwater. That's the likely place that it will pop up. But it could be Strawberry as well, guys. You know, these bounties, they're interesting to say the least. T-Bones knows. We talked about it on the way up to Greenville. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull in here and I'm going to go to Strawberry. I'm going to catch the fast wheel and go to Strawberry. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Strawberry right there. I've had a lot of bounties this week. I've been, knocking them off. It's been good. It's been a good week for bounties. I've been fortunate. I haven't been taken out by any of the bounties. Nothing here, so I'm going to head right down to Blackwater. And Blackwater, here we come. And Bino says good morning. And let's see, did I get it right, Bino? Let's see, Scotland. And Rack City from Boston, Massachusetts. I don't have anything here in Blackwater.
Somebody's here at the inside the post office. I don't know.
They should still turn if you're close to them.
Yeah, it just looks like he might be in defensive.
And look at this, the Canadian Trucking Cowboy is with us. Good evening. It's been a minute for the Trucking Cowboy. And I'm going to let you all know where we stand here. We're trying to find this player bounty. There's 3 of us on his trail looking for this bounty. I don't know, maybe McFarland's Ranch? Yeah, go to McFarland's Ranch. I'll ride that way. And if we don't catch him with McFarland's Ranch, we've hit Blackwater, we've hit Strawberry, we're headed to McFarland's Ranch. I'm riding in that direction. He could be up in tall trees, but when we were up there at Manzanita Post, we should have tripped it. I suppose it's possible that he could have ridden into the area with a little bit of time left, which alerted us, and then the time expired before we could even get going. Hard telling, not knowing, as they say. Hard telling, not knowing, as they say. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize that was on, T-Bones. And it looks like you guys are over there at Hannigan Steed. All right, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off, and I'm going to catch the trail up here, and I'm going to ride up towards the basin and see if there's anything up towards the basin. Oh, I got myself in a little bit of a pickle here, but I should be able to come right out of it. All right, up over the hill and onto the road I go, and I'm headed off towards the basin. And we can only hope for some results. Whoa, T-Bones, always appreciate it so much. Thank you kindly, sir. I would like people to notice that T-Bones is always there with the expressed help, supporting Cowboy Strong, which is a good thing. Appreciate that, T-Bones. And we just need some others to do the same. All right, let's go. All right, so let me tell you where we're at. Where we're at as far as player bounties go. I've only got 8 to go. 8 player bounties, and I've reached 1,000. And I would be almost willing to bet that there hasn't been anybody else that has reached 1,000 yet. I would be almost willing to bet that. Because anytime a player bounty would pop up, I was all over it. And I don't know. I mean, how many others are that dedicated towards player bounties? I don't know. I mean, there could be others. And I'm sure that there are other high-numbered level players. But do they have 1,000? I'll be at 1,000 before. It's possible I could be at 1,000 before the weekend is over. Now, if I get down to let's say 1 player bounty left, every time I come on and I'm going to look for a player bounty, I'm going to go live. So I'll run a stream, and we'll see what happens with that. I mean, and it's possible that the player bounty that I accept as being the number 1,000, it could be, Where'd you come from, buddy? Where did you come from, buddy? Take that. You're lucky I don't kill your ass. Alright, we got a blueberry down there, but he obviously is not the target. So my guess is that that bounty has probably escaped. That would be my guess. So I'm going to ride back to camp. Oh, look at this. Here we go with some more wolves. Now, if you notice there, my horse did not rear up and throw me off, and that's because I was pressing down on that left thumbstick, and that left thumbstick will take and calm the horse, and as long as the horse stays relatively calm, then he's not going to throw you off. So that's exactly what happened here. And skin up any of these wolves you want, guys. You know, don't let me stop you. Yeah, I've actually had one that this week that I actually got legitimately, and I took him in, and before I could even get him in, the guy had quit and left the session. You know, I sent him a message telling him he was a yellow-bellied skunk. He was a skunk. And I did put a couple of new videos over on YouTube, and it's more conversation that T-Bones and I were having as we drove up to the Greenville Southeast Comic Exchange. There's more talk there. I might have enough for one more video, and I'll get that taken care of as soon as possible. And then we'll move on to some other things. So, yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'm going to show you where I'm at right now. Pinned right there. You'll see I'm at 92. Once I get those other 8, that will take me to 1,000. And let me just quickly show you the progress right here. And we'll go over to awards. And let's see, this should be under bounties, I believe. Did I go by it? Must have gone by it. Bounty hunter right there, and you come right on over here. You see it right there. There it is with the big old X right there. And then if you take and you move on down, let me get on that again. And then if you move on down and you take a look at the left, it'll say 92 of 100 plus that 10 up there makes 1,000 of those little jewels. And any way you look at it, I mean, you know, look, a lot of our posse members have helped out along the way, but the fact of the matter is I was thinking about it today to figure out, well, how many bounties did people like Blood Bear and Brian and Buckshot supply me? And I'm guessing that if I put a realistic number on it, it might be around 300. I mean, it could very well be that. But the other 700, the total strangers, I couldn't say who they were or anything like that. And obviously, of 1,000, I can't tell you either how many it's taken me to get there because obviously I didn't get to take in every bounty, and nor did I take and make it successful. Sometimes they would disappear, sometimes they'd get away, sometimes they'd quit out, sometimes they'd kill me. And if they killed me, I stopped right then and there. If they killed me even once, I just let the bounty go. I didn't care about it any longer because I couldn't get a count out of it. And now sometimes I would have the bounty, they would quit out. I would continue taking the bounty in because I hadn't known that they had quit out. I would go ahead and get the cash and I would get the gold, and I would get the XP, but I wouldn't get the count. And it's the count that I've been looking for. It's the count that gets you up to that 1,000. Here's a collectible right here, guys. A card. So we'll go in and we'll grab that card right now, right here. And our challenge this evening is going to be an interesting challenge. We'll talk about that in just a minute. We'll get back to camp here. And I want to see if there's anything else around here first. Don't appear to be anything in the shack. Doesn't appear to be anything. Oh yeah, I guess there is. Something up here at this tree as well. Or is there? No, maybe it's down below. Maybe it's down at that trash heap down here. Yeah, it's down here at this trash heap. This heap of trash. And we'll dig that up, and we'll go ahead and merrily take it. Blood Bear, thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. 2 collectibles found with a detector. Boom. I got that taken care of. And it's a coin. I got one more coin to find, and I'll have another coin set. I did pick up 3 card sets yesterday. 3 different collectible sets. And each one of those collectible sets one of them was like $700, one was $600. I don't remember what the third one was, but each one of them paid 4,500 in XP. Not that I need any XP to rank up, but nonetheless, it still continues to accumulate. And that accumulation right now has taken me to 47,075,738 XP. And all you need is 27 million in order to make level 1,000. So that's cool. Haven't seen Jane Shredder in a while, says Rack City. Yeah, that's true. We haven't either. I mean, people do move on and what have you. Before we get into the challenge that we're going to do tonight, let me tell you that what we're going to do is it's going to be a challenge, a timed challenge for Canoe. And we're going to go pier to pier to pier. That's the name of the challenge. We'll start off at the pier at Clemens Point. We will go to the pier that's over at the shack down at the water's edge, where the cult leaders sometimes have different functions. And then from there, we will go to the pier over in Blackwater. Now, when we get to each of those 2 piers, there's going to be something that you have to do. And that's why it's going to be an individual timing. So, and I don't care whether you run it from Clemens Point to the cult pier to Blackwater, or you run it from Blackwater to the cult pier to Clemens Point. You can go either way because it's the same. The question is going to be, are you going to be able to row in a straight enough, or paddle in a straight enough line to reduce the amount of time that it takes you to get there? Are you going to have any difficulties? Are things going to be in your way? Are you going to catch any sandbars? Are you going to be able to perform the task that I tell you at the time that you need to perform? When that occurs, those are all going to be the things that matter. Now, what I've got here is I actually sent away for a trinket. And I don't know whether you can see this little trinket, but it's a trinket that goes on like a charm bracelet. And it is another trinket. And that little trinket is, let me see if I can get it up here onto the camera enough. Let's see. That little trinket is a man in a canoe with a paddle in his hand, and that's what it's going to be about tonight. Is who's going to win themselves a little canoe trinket with a man in it? And I would say that man is probably the winner. It's going to be the winner. So yeah, that's what we're going to do tonight. We'll see it from there. Now, regarding the YouTube and the Watch Posse. The Watch Posse. The Watch Posse is a group of people that I'm putting together that will help me achieve the number of viewing hours that I need in order to become monetized over on YouTube. And if I don't get this taken care of and completed before February, then the hours double. They go from 4,000 to 8,000 hours. And that's not a small number, folks. That's not a small number at all. And I think what they're trying to do is slow everything down. However, I went into the analytics for my own YouTube channel this evening, earlier today, and I found that it shows my graph being worked with all of the hours accumulating toward, and it's a line chart. And that line chart, the more that I complete, the more the line becomes complete and moves towards the goal. Well, the goal that they have there is 3,000, not 4,000. So it got me wondering whether or not, because I started my YouTube channel a couple of years back, whether I'm grandfathered in for whatever the qualifications were that were present at that particular time. If that is the case, yoo-hoo! it's going to be great because that means I'm halfway there. All right, so when we started this project, uh, I had 1,370.8 hours in. And now, in 1 week, I am now at 1,451.5 hours. That's a net gain of 80.7 hours, thanks to all the people that are part of the watch party and the watch party. And now what I'm doing for that is I'm going to try and do two things, but I'm going to do the one thing anyway for sure. And that is I'm creating a badge like I had a while back that said Cowboy Strong on it. And the badge that said Cowboy Strong on it, it related to health and what have you. You could see it clearly and so on and so forth. Well, what I want to do is I want to take and I want to have printed on one of those pins that you get a badge, a literal sheriff's badge. And on that badge, I want it to say Watch Party Deputy, and then cowboy_strong. And that will be only available to those people that sign up and commit to watching some videos, as many as they can, as often as they can, until I can reach that magical number of, it's either going to be the 3,000 or the 4,000, but I should be okay either way. Should be before February. But if I can't make it by February, oh my God, I'll probably throw my hands in the air and say, what the, and go from there. But I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But I can tell you that, a gain of 80.7 hours this week is massive. I thank Lace for that, Lace and Pistols, because she worked diligently at watching a lot of videos. Brian Smartnick worked diligently at it. T-Bones has worked diligently at it. ECU Al, and I'm trying to think of who the other posse member is. It's a Buckshot 420. I think it was Buckshot. Buckshot, you're part of that, right? Whoa! Capture Blood Bear. Where the hell, Blood Bear? Where are you? Look at that. I'm going to go back and look in just a moment and see just who is part of it at this point. So Blood Bear has sacrificed himself. Hey, Crips! Don't kill him! Oh, Crips killed him. Blood! Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy, but Crips put a waste on you. Yeah, he did. Crips put the waste on you. He said, you can't come in here being an outlaw like that, not around old Cowboy Strong. I'm going to defend old Cowboy Strong, and therefore he laid you down. He laid you down. But guess what? I'm still going to go turn you in. I'm still going to turn you in. Spawning in friendly, don't shoot. Well, we didn't shoot. Crips did. And you got to be careful of Crips. There is no doubt about it. You've got to be careful of Crips, because Crips, he's all about defense, is what he's all about. But in any event, thank you, Blood Bear.
Throw that dog meat in the wagon.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to enjoy, because that puts me down to 7 now, I believe it is. All I need is 7. And let's see, let's make sure I got credit for it. I did not get credit for it. So there you go. It's still 8. So you've seen it. Earlier, I didn't think I was going to get credit for one, and I did. This one I thought I'd get credit for, and I didn't. So, I mean, that's just the way that it goes. I mean, what are you going to do? Once I get to 1,000, I won't care anyway, because I'll move on and concentrate on some other challenge that could be out there that I'd like to get taken care of. That would be great. So back to camp I go. Back to camp I go. Blood Bear, was it a quick death or did you linger for a moment? Crypt is an idiot, he says. See, yeah, that's crazy to you. Yeah, that's all right. I mean, Crips, he'll be back around at some point. That's no problem there. So yeah, guys, that's what I was saying. That's what the watch party is all about. And if you'd like to be part of that watch party, I would certainly appreciate it. I'm going in to look now and see who everybody was. I've got, for example, oh, that's not where I want to be. I want to be the mission. That's listed under the mission. And the people that are listed under the mission are Brian Smotnick, T-Bones SC, ECU Al, Benny Boy, and Gaming with B Will. Now, Gaming with B Will, you know, he's my partner over on another thing that we're doing. He talked me into doing a bite trail channel. As I told him, that's secondary at this point, but nonetheless, it's still there. And that would be great if you could go over and deal with that and maybe give them some love over that way. Anything you can do for Gaming with B-Will would be great. He's trying to become an associate on Twitch. And hopefully he does that and does it soon. And I certainly told him I would give a shout out so that we could try to help him out in that respect. Give him some follows, and that's what he's going to need. And we'll move on. You're going to see him in some of the videos as well. Now, Gaming with B Will, he's an individual that I actually work with and lives not too far from me here. And we just got talking about it one day and thought it might be a little bit of fun. That was before I realized that YouTube is changing their means of bringing people into the fold as far as monetized streamers. So I'm trying to be moved into a monetized streaming position under a grandfathered group of guidelines. And that would be, it's either going to be the 3,000 or the 4,000. It says on my analytics here 3,000, but I'm going to say, well, let's see if it's 4,000. But what I do know is once you reach those numbers, then they will contact you, reminding you that you're ready to do what you got to do. You do some things online to make it happen, and then they put it into play and they make it happen for you. And you can bet that we're certainly watching out for that. So the quicker I can get there, the better it will be, and the quicker that I can move on from there and get back to doing some of the things that I would like to do. Now, once I become monetized on YouTube, then what I'll be doing is I'll be streaming Twitch and YouTube probably at the same time. But all of my videos will stop with TikTok and will move to YouTube. And that's just the way that it is, because as you know, you've heard me complain for years now that TikTok, they're sons of bitches over there, point blank. They just change the rules and change the formulas constantly with no warning. They take things from you. The moment that you start doing well at something, they find a way of taking it away from you. It's typical corporate greed that's in the process. So I'm trying to manipulate a little bit of individual greed as opposed to corporate greed by having people help me monetize by doing video watch time. That's what I need, video watch time. And one of the ways that you can do it is you can go into Cowboy_Strong on YouTube. You can subscribe. Subscribing doesn't cost you anything, and then start watching videos. Now, when you take and you click on a video, all you have to do is turn the volume down and just let it play while you're watching TV or playing some other game, or in Brian Smotnick's case, while he's working. And the same thing with T-Bones. While T-Bones was working, he was doing the same thing. And listen, for 1 week to gain what was the 80.7 hours in 1 week, that's pretty massive. So if I could get a half a dozen more people to commit to the same thing, we can make this happen quickly, and that would be great. That would be great. I've got a lot more flexibility with YouTube than you do even with Twitch, definitely with against Kick and against TikTok, way more available in that respect. So go over to Discord, and you can see the channel over there, and the channel is simply named it's simply named The Mission. I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to change that. Maybe Katie can help me change that to the watch party mission. That would probably be the better way of doing it, so that just looking at it, people will know what's going on. So yeah, that would be great. So that's what we've got going on so far. I'd love to have you part of it. If you are part of it, not only are you going to get that tangible badge that you can hang up in your game room or wherever you put some of your treasures, if you consider it to be a treasure at all, that will be yours. That will be sent out to you. And then what I'm going to try and do, and I'm not sure that I can do this, but I'm going to look into it and try it. I would like to be able to create a badge for the stream, whereby just like you see what is it, the different badges for different things up against there. T-Bone's got a little choo-choo train and an owl, it looks like, and a diamond for being one of the VIP members of this channel. There will be, I'm going to try and make up a badge whereby it would be an exclusive badge only to those that participated in the Watch Party Posse mission, or the Watch. What do we call it? Well, it's a watch posse. I guess we'll have to figure out a real good name. Yeah, a watch party deputy, a watch party. Yeah, that's what it's going to be in any event. Unless I can think of something that's got a clearer, cleaner sound to it and look to it, so that it can be printed on those badges, those button badges, that type of thing. So that would be great. But get on over to Discord and sign up for it. That would be great to have you as part of it. It would help me out, and hopefully you'd have some fun doing it, and so on and so forth. And I'm going to start concentrating more on videos that are specifically directed towards YouTube. I finished up a couple of older ones that I had that I put on today. I've got playlists over that way, so you can scroll over to the playlist. You could go down through. You'll know exactly what it is that you're going to be watching when you watch it, and I'm sure that the playlist will expand as I add more and more to them. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it, but I'd like to get there, and I'd like to get there before February. Yeah, 4 February. Yeah, so that's what I'd like to do. Now, Buckshot, are you in for the peer-to-peer-to-peer race? And how about you, Brian? Are you into that as well? Okay, and what about Bloodbear? Are you going to go peer-to-peer-to-peer?
Maybe.
Maybe. All right, so the first thing that we have to do, the very first thing that we have to do, is we have to get over to Rhodes and get a canoe. Now, what we can do in order to save a little bit of time, we can grab one canoe. We're going to be running these one at a time because it's going to be a timed mission. And we can run them one at a time. We can run one from Clemens Point to the pier for where the cult was, and then over to the Blackwater pier, and then do what I've got in mind for you to do. And then somebody can take that canoe and they can work it backwards. They can go from Blackwater to the cult pier to the Clemens Point pier, and that way it'll save us time from having to go back to Rhodes and then go back down to Clemens Point. And then if there's a third person that's going to be involved in that race, then they could take it and they could work it back the other way, and it'll save a little bit of time. But right now, I'm going to head down and I'm going to see if I can find us a canoe. A good old canoe. Gaming with B. Will is right there. Go ahead, B. Will. Light them up. Let them know what's going on. You know, now, one thing about B. Will, he's not bashful. Nope, he's not. He'll tell you like it is. And so he'll tell you what's going on if I've missed anything. And he can give you some information regarding his channel so that we can help him out and get him into the associate, I think it is, with Twitch. And let's see. And there's Badger McKean. Oh, look, somebody's got a camp down here. Oh, and look at this. The flag is down, so he's on a mission somewhere.
Where's his crypts?
Yeah, you better kill him. All right. Now, here comes a canoe. All right, who wants to be first to go?
Oh, there's another canoe over here.
All right. All right. Well, yeah, grab at least the one. The one we can go back and forth with, so I don't see a problem there. Oh, look at that! Not only did he kill him, but then he dragged his ass out of the water as well.
Oh, he's still alive.
Oh, all right. I thought you might have killed him. All right. So who wants to go first?
Just toss him in the water.
Don't do this.
All right, I'm going to do that right now. We've got 3 people. I'm going to go to the, I'm going to write this down right now. Well, I'll tell everybody. 1 will be Brian, because he was first in tonight. 2 will be Buckshot, because he was second in tonight. And 3 will be Blood, because he was third in tonight. And we're going to go to the number generator right over this way. And let's see, my number generator is right there. And we're going to go to numbers, and I'm going to set that from 1 to 3. And we're going to take a look at it. I'll show it to you right there on the camera, the stream camera. I don't know whether you can see that. Yeah, there you go. You can see it. 1 to 3. And then I'm going to press it. Boom. And number 2. So number 2 is Buckshot. Buckshot leads it off tonight. And let's take this... I'm going to tell you exactly where you're going to go. And you're in the posse. I'm going to go ahead and mark it. I'll even mark it. So bring the canoe back over here, Buckshot. And you can use any tonics or big game or whatever you want. And we're going to be leaving right from this pier right here. And I'm going to be in the boat with all of you. And that way it's the same kind of drag, so to speak. And that would be kind of like, old man cowboy drag, don't you know? Woo! I jumped in the water. I just wanted to get a little wet, just to make sure that I was okay with the water temperature if something happens to that canoe. Now, will something happen to that canoe? I mean, it's possible. It's possible. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead, and first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the marker out for the first one. That's where you're going to go. Now I've got the marker out for this first one, and so that you can see. Do you want to see where it is on the map, Buckshot? Do you want to take a look at the map? Because maybe the thing to do is I'll show you where you're going, and then I'll take the markers off. And it's up to you to get there. That's going to be part of the challenge. So tell me when you see the pier that's marked. Okay, now, once you get to that pier, I'm going to give you a challenge. Okay? And then you're going to run back and you're going to get back into the boat. And then you're going to come over here and you're going to come to this pier right here in Blackwater. And then once we get to that pier in Blackwater, you're going to have a challenge to do there. And then once you've done that challenge, your time stops. And then we can take somebody else and we can run it backwards, or we can come right back here to do that. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get into the boat. Don't go anywhere until I can get seated. And let's see if I can get seated. Well, I may be okay like that. I should be able to get seated better than that, but that's the way that it. I wonder if the boat is backwards.
Yeah, isn't there a light? Now, are you able to hit Y and sit down?
Yeah, I've been doing that, and it hasn't been letting me. See, right now it made me stand up, so I'll get into the back here.
Should be able to.
And
Maybe it's not a two-seater. I don't
oh,
know.
there we go. There we
There
go.
you go.
Okay, now hold up. Don't go yet. I want to make sure that the clock is running. And we'll go to the clock. And we're going to go to okay. Now, I'm going to give you a countdown. Now, this is the deal. You can take any tonics that you want. You can take any big game that you want. You can do anything that you want, you know, as far as getting to those points. But you know where you're going now. Now, once you get to the pier over there at the cult place, you need to run, you get out of the boat, run up onto land, go to there's going to be a wagon right there. You can stand right there at the wagon and you can holler out, "Where the hell is everybody?" And then you can turn around and come right back to the canoe and then head for Blackwater, okay? All right, so whenever I see that first stroke of the paddle is when I'm going to start it. That's when the time will start, so whenever you're ready. It's on you. The first stroke I see of that paddle is when I'm going to start the timer. Timer's off.
Alright,
Timer's
good luck,
running.
Buckshot.
And that's what we're doing this evening for a challenge. The question is going to be, is he going to go to the right of that island? Is he going to go to the left of that island? Is he going to get too close? Is he going to be too deep? When he makes his bid from the pier over where the cult group have their activities, is he going to cross water in such a way where his canoe will sink? Or is he going to have a clean shot right across to Blackwater and have his time stop? Right now, he's got all of 36 seconds in, and we're ready to head on by that first island. And, you know, way off in the distance, I believe that I can see his destination. I believe that I can see his destination. Yeah, I do see his destination. Now, that's cool. All right, Blood Bear says he'll be right back. Now, how the hell are you doing that? That's cool. Wow. Don't say anything because others might not know, and it may be of a benefit to you. But we are headed for that little building that you see right there. It's a little fishing shack is what it is. And the cult sometimes will get down there and they'll have activities there. They'll have different meetings there. They'll have different events there. They'll sacrifice different things that are there. And what you're going to do is you can take and you can pull up. I don't care what side of that pier you pull up on. You can pull up on the left or you can pull up on the right. And then you run over to the wagon that's there. And in doing so, you're going to holler out, "Where the hell is everybody?" And then you're going to run back, jump into the canoe, and head for Blackwater. And here he is. He's approaching that pier right now. And there's the wagon. That wagon, yep, you got to get on into the wagon. You got to run to the far side of the wagon where the tongue is. Where the hell is everybody? And then right back. All right, now, Buckshot's headed back to the boat. That's what you're going to have to do. And then he'll get back into this boat. Now, is he going to have trouble? Hell, I don't know. I don't know any more than you know. We're going to see it occur right now, right live. That's what's happening right now. And Buckshot is off and running. And you can see that he's headed to the inside of that next island that's on the left. And then any way you look at it, he's going to have to move on down the lake in order to get to Blackwater. Now, once he gets to Blackwater, we're going to have him run up over the pier, run into the sheriff's office. All right, now you see what he just got into? You see what he just got into? Now that could be just enough to slow him down and make the difference between first and second or second and third or whatever. But, I mean, it can happen. It can happen. And he's got this worked out pretty slick. I can tell you that. You know, I've never seen that done before, what you're seeing right there. I never knew you could do that. All right. And you can see there's another boat out there. It looks like another canoe. And Buckshot is headed directly, right straight on to Blackwater. And as we've always said, the straightest line is the shortest distance. Yee-haw! You know, looking back over some of that video, if you're still here, T-Bones, looking back over the talk that we had some interesting conversations going up to Greenville regarding Red Dead and things that occur in Red Dead. I think I've got one more video that I can pull out of that conversation. Get that posted. And I welcome Gaming with B. Will tonight. Welcome B. Will as part of the party chat. Yeah, once. Yep, we'll have you run into the sheriff's department. All right, now look at this. What's happening here? What is happening here? Is this going to be a delay? Is it going to create a delay? Has he gone the wrong way? He's turning back. So that's telling us that he believes that he's in trouble and that he didn't like the way that he was going. He's now going in a different direction. And off he goes. And he's going to get around the point of this this island here. As you can see on the mini-map, it's not much further away. Gaming with B. Will, why don't you go ahead and put up all of the information that you need for people to be able to go over and help you get to where you need to be in order to become that associate for Twitch. Put it up and people can see it. Or what you can do is you can join the Discord, Be Will, and let people know there just what's going on and what you need to have happen. And we've got like 450 people still part of the Discord, so that's not a small number. So I'm sure that there's something that can be done that we can do to help Be Will out, as we've helped out many. All right, so what you're going to do, I can see the lights coming into view now with Blackwater, and you're going to basically take this canoe in, take it into the pier, take it in next to the pier, and beach it, whatever you want to do. You've got to be able to get out of the canoe, run up into the sheriff's office, and I don't know, what are we going to have you say? We can have you say something like, "My name is Buckshot 420, and I'm the Butcher of Ansburg." And he can only hope that the sheriff doesn't shoot him dead right on the spot. I mean, everybody's got a bounty. We're all outlaws. My name is Buckshot 420, and I'm the Butcher of Ansburg. Yep, right up to the ramp. Yep. Take it right up onto the... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Brian, you take You take this, I'll go with Buckshot, and we'll make sure that he gets his time recorded properly. Stop! And it's 8 minutes, 34.28 seconds. So right there, 8 minutes, 34.28 seconds. Time is recorded. Good job. Good job. Okay, now Brian, do you plan on running backwards here? Okay. All right, let's see if I can get into this boat and let's see if I can get set down. All right. Now, I got to reset, which I've done. The moment I see that paddle start paddling, let me get rid of that marker right there. Map. Okay. The moment I see the first stroke of that paddle, Brian, I start the timer. Timer has started. And Brian Smartnick is off, and he's running this course in reverse. And nice job, Buckshot, nonetheless. That was 8 minutes, 34.28 seconds. Can Brian beat that? And we're going to see. Now, Brian looks like he's going backwards a different way. Now, Brian has seen the map, so he knows where he's going. Or does he? And Brian is definitely putting the paddle to it. Go ahead, Buckshot. For sure it is. Well, what isn't Brian gonna say? Who knows? I mean, anything can happen. Hopefully, he says. Well, we're coming towards the end of this month's challenges. I don't know what next month is going to bring, but it ought to be interesting. And then the one that Katie and I are looking forward to, that and Lace and Pistols. Oh, she's looking forward to it big time. Halloween. And we're going to do something with Halloween for sure. Halloween ought to be a big event. I'm going to try and have my streaming up for Halloween for YouTube. That should make a difference, I would think. That was a nice pass around that point, Brian. Nice pass. Now look off to the right and you can vaguely see a rainbow. Vaguely. Who has ever seen a rainbow at night? But if you look carefully, there it is right there. All right. Now, Brian, when he gets over to this pier where this cult group generally associate, he's going to run to the front of the wagon that's over there, and then he's going to call out, "Where the hell is everybody?" And then he's going to run back to the canoe, get into it, and he's going to be off towards Clemens Point. Clemens Point dock is where he's going. Oh, look at that. Player bounty. Gall, dang it. All right. That's all right. You know, there's plenty of time. I've only got 8 more bounties to go, and we'll be at 1,000 player bounties. Okay. Right now, Brian Smartnick is going, and you can see where he is. There's Blood Bear right there, and there's Buckshot right up there, and there's myself and Brian Smartnick right there, and you can see where Brian is headed. He is headed to that spot right there, which is the pier. And how is he going to negotiate this area right here? He apparently is seeing it, and he is avoiding any possibility of running aground. And we have a time that has been set. Now, will Brian beat it? Well, I'm not going to tell you until all of the racing is done. We just know what the time to beat is that was established by Buckshot 420. All right, now if you notice, Brian got hung up there a little bit where the water shallowed out because of a little bit of land mass that rose up in the water, and it wasn't deep enough for anything to really give him a good draft on this canoe. And you can see the pier in sight right now. Now, Brian has to get in there. He has to get out of the boat, run to the front of that wagon over there, run to the front of the wagon, and holler out, "Where the hell is everybody?" And Brian is up. He's in the water. He's running for the wagon. Front, Brian, front. Nope, that's the back. Well, that's the back of the wagon. Well, all right, now come. All right, front, I couldn't tell whether it was front or back, but it was the far side of the wagon. That's where everybody has to go. All right, now Brian is digging in hard in order to get this canoe moving once again, and he's headed to a Clemens Point Pier. Clemens Point Pier. Now, is he going to wreck this guy in front of him? The guy might start shooting at him. Instead, he just says, "Morning." Yep, Katie just said, yeah, let's not forget about the call to arms every Friday night. Now, there's going to be call to arms more than every Friday night, I can promise you that. All right, I think Brian might be a little bit lost, or a little bit, the fog is tricking him a little bit. Well, I didn't even realize it was on, quite frankly, Brian. I thought I took it off, quite frankly. I thought I removed it from one of the others. But I can go ahead and help you out, assuming that that's where we're headed. Boom. There it is right there, Brian. And I want to thank T-Bones for his donation this evening. It's always nice to help the stream do the things that we're doing. All right, now once you get there, Brian, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to run up off the pier, and you're going to run to that tree, which would be the equivalent of running to the sheriff's office, the tree that's there, and then you're going to holler out, "My name is Brian Smotnick, and I'm World Mama." And there's a boat just floating in the water there. And there's the pier. Gonna have to pull up to the pier, run off to that to the biggest tree you see right there, Brian. All right, run up to that tree, and the moment that you get there, just call out your name.
You brought the wrong man!
All right, there you go right there. Now I have a time, and you don't, but I'm going to go ahead and write this time down, and once we're done with this next race, I'll announce all of the numbers and let you know what's what. Yep, you're next, Blood. Okay, now do you need to look at the map and let me show you where you're going, and then I'll take the markers off, and it's up to you to get there from that point on? Okay, take a look at the big map, and you see the X over there. They call that, what is that? That's Gill Landing. Yeah, that's Gill Landing. You've got to go to that pier, and you can go in here, you can go there if you want to, where I'm flashing that X, or you can come over on this side, whichever way you want. But there's a wagon right there, and you have to go to the what I refer to as the front of the wagon, which is the end of the wagon that's furthest from the water. And then you have to call out your name, or you have to call out where the hell is everybody. And then from there, you're going to come over this way, and you're going to hit this pier right here, which is the pier right there at Blackwater. And you're going to dock the boat, you're going to run up the pier, you're going to run into the sheriff's office, and you're going to call out, you know, I'm Blood Bear! Bounty Bear, what the hell ever kind of bear you are? I'm Yogi Bear, I'm Boo Boo. You got to call out one of them. All right, you see where you're going now. So I'm going to go ahead and take that off. And remember that you can use, you got to back up. You got to get even with that pier. So back up. I can't give you an unfair advantage of, even though it's only about 10 lengths or something like that. Just back up slowly and turn around, or however you want to do it. And I'm going to go ahead and reset the clock. And this will be our third shot at doing this. Okay, turn right around now. You're going to head towards Gill Landing. I mean, if you want to go to Blackwater first, you can. That's up to you if you think that that's a better way to go. But you've got to hit all three of these piers. You're going to start at one, and you're going to go to two others. Okay, stop right there. Okay. Now I'm going to show you one more time on your map, okay? All right, so this is where you're going, right here. That's Gill Landing. When you get to Gill Landing, you're going to go run to the end of the wagon that's furthest from the water, and you're going to holler out, where the hell is everybody? And then from there, you're going to come over to Blackwater Pier, and you're going to run up the pier, cross the street, run into the sheriff's office, and, you know, holler out, I'm Blood Bear, or whatever bear you are. Okay? Now, you can take any tonics, you can take any big game that you want. And when I see that paddle move is when the time starts. So it's up to you. All right, the time has started, and the time is running. And this is our last participant. No waypoints at this point. At this time, I'll give you the one for the last one, which some of the other guys had as well. Although I didn't realize it was on at the time because I didn't have a red line, a marker, or anything like that. Now, it appears that Blood Bear is taking the opposite side of this island than the other two contestants did. Now, is that going to make a difference? Will it shorten the distance? Will it be easier for him? Hard telling, not knowing. But what a clear day it is for a canoe trip. Over the years, Lace and I spent some time in a canoe, running up and down the rivers of Maine, and New Hampshire for that matter. All right, it looks like the bear has lost his sense of direction. That might have been because he was, hibernating for too long and he hasn't woken up from hibernation just yet. Now, I'll tell you what, the sweat is starting to soak the back of his shirt. The muscles are working hard. The heart is pounding, I'm sure. And you can see there's a fog that's creeping in. Some sea fog, water fog.
I think get close. Hey,
All right, what are we seeing here?
that's an island. Wait. Yeah, that's an island. I think.
And it's beginning to rain out, which is going to restrict his visibility somewhat as well. He's looking for it.
Can I go through it? No, I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
go through.
Oh yeah, listen, he's a bit lost. And look, it appears as though there's going to be the cult group right there. So he may be in trouble when he gets off this canoe and runs up and says, "Where the hell is everybody?" They're liable to turn around and just start blasting by saying, "We're right here, mister."
Wait, do I have to
Now,
kill
this
these
is-
people?
Yeah, no, you don't have to kill them. You just get
Okay,
to the
I'll
front of
just
that
run in.
wagon.
Try not to trigger it, but it's like, I have no
Oh,
choice.
I don't think you're going to have much
I
choice. bud.
have no choice now.
All right, now you're going to have to get there. Now I can tell you, I'm going to shoot
Ouch.
back. Now Blood is going way over on the opposite side here. He's making it very difficult for himself. He's going to dive in. No, he's going to just jump in and
Okay.
go to the front of the wagon. I can't see the wagon here, but at this time, he's
This
just
wagon?
going to holler out, "Where the hell is everybody?" Right there,
Where-
Blood.
Where the hell
there.
is everybody?
All right, now
Where?
get the hell back in this boat and start paddling.
These are the wrong people.
Well, I'll tell you what, those people are shooting your
Not
butt.
friends.
They are
We-
not
we must
friendly
go now.
people.
Hey, bye. Alright, crash your party or whatever. Gotta go now.
All right, now Blood Bear is going to be heading towards Blackwater. I can go ahead and give him the X. People have had the X before, which I didn't even realize, but that's okay. We're going to work it out any way we can. And if there's a problem, we'll just go to posse infighting and we'll eliminate it once and for all. Any issues that there are.
Yeah. It's a daily.
All right, now is Blood Bear going to be able to make up some of that time that he lost? And I think that he's lost a lot of time.
Yeah, I did.
But the bear is moving. He's digging deep into the water in order to get the most pull that he possibly can on the water to move that canoe forward. Sir Eddie Leaf.
You can see black.
We're doing well, Sir Eddie Leaf.
Oh, yeah.
And
or, house. Sorry,
remember that we're on Friday nights at 8 p.m. Friday nights at 8 p.m. And you can see right there where we are. You should be able to see Blackwater from the boat.
Yeah, I do see it from a distance.
All
yeah.
right, now you can see that
Tiny buildings.
you can see where we're at. I'll close in on it, and you can see all of the topical lines under the water. Tell you the highs and the lows, and you can see there's Blackwater right there. Yeah, I say welcome back. Glad you could make it for sure. Make sure, Sir Eddie Leaf, that you get over to our Discord and see what's going on regarding the watch posse that we've got in effect at this point. Anything that you can do to help out would be much appreciated.
I think that's Blackwater up ahead. But
That
there's
is Blackwater.
Oh, it's the XP Island. Or,
XP Island is behind you.
oh,
That's just a little pain in the ass island.
I just...
And,
I'm
you know,
fighting,
at
yeah.
this point, Bloodbear wants to hope that that tugboat out there doesn't run him over. The luck he's been having here. And there's Blackwater right ahead. You can see the pier clearly from here. And you can see some clouds hovering over the mountains that are out there at Tall Trees and beyond. And you can see the Great Plains. Okay.
Blueberry. Oh, wow, geese. That's over water.
And check out those heron above us.
Oh, herons.
Yep. And there's the pier right there. And just as a reminder, Bloodbear, you're going to hit that pier, you're going to run up over it, you're going to cross the street, and you're going to run inside the sheriff's office, the police station, because after all, that is a little city now. And then you're just going to call out your name. I'm Bloodbear!
Okay. Got it. Then I run back.
Nope, you don't have to. I'm going to stop at the moment that I see you inside of the police department and hollering out your name. I'll stop the timer. And here we are, folks. We're ready for him to land on this pier. And he's going to take it right up. All right, you can see him going right there. He's going. He's inside.
Hi, I'm Dave, and I'm Bloodbear. Where is everybody?
All
There's no
right,
one here.
I've got the time recorded right here, right now. All right, that was fun. That's always funny when you do crazy crap like that. Oh, where's that blueberry? We'll shoot him, and that'll be even more fun. He left.
He left. Wow.
All right, he left. Okay, so now I'm going to reveal to you what the times are. I've got them all right here. They're kind of funny. And, oh, player bounty. Oh, guess who that could be?
That's probably mine. Oh no. I didn't even get a horse.
Well, there you go right there. So, I'm not going to mess around. Hey, we got a blueberry right there. Who's the blueberry? All right. So, let's just take Bloodbear in. All right, go ahead. Call out your name again. Listen, I got an idea that they knew who you were and they put a bounty out on you instantly in order to get you right back into this jail cell. That's what I think that they did.
That's funny. All right. Well, did that one counted? I know the other one didn't because
Oh,
I
let me
died.
take a look. That one should have because I actually was able to accept it, and it did count. So I'm now at 993.
It
7
should be
to go.
It should be 94, but
Yeah, it should be. But hey, listen, that's the way it goes. It happened, and we go from there. Who's this guy coming in? Him?
who dis? What'd he do?
Well,
Did he shoot you?
no, not really. But he was coming in real hot. He was coming in real hot.
He was late.
All right. Now,
Yeah,
the
Dave.
sheriff, the police chief in there just says, all right, I'll handle it. But I got an idea that he won't. All right, so let's just see what's taking place here now. And all I did is wound him and put him down. I was just slowing him down. You know, Sheriff, it wasn't me that killed him. It was Brian Smotnick. So if you want to arrest anybody, go ahead and arrest him. And let's see where that gets you.
Just say you had a
Get ya.
mental illness, and they'll just
It'll
like,
get
oh,
ya
okay, that's cool.
DED. All right, the safe
Yeah,
travel,
poor
the
Smart.
fast travel is open. I'm going to head back to camp, and I think I see that blueberry coming in just as I was heading out to camp. So beware, take care, that type of thing. Okay, so we've had 3 people that were in that race, and I'm going to list the time. It was Buckshot that ran first, even though he was the number 2 man. He was the one that set the pace. The pace that he set was
How
8
is this
minutes,
guy?
34.28 seconds. 8 minutes, 34.28 seconds. The next score come in at 8 minutes, 26.63 seconds, and that was Brian Smartnick. And then the third time that comes up is Blood Bear, and we know he got a little bit lost. He got so lost that he took 9 minutes, 15.68 seconds. So the winner of this event right here is that guy Brian Smartnick. And I'll tell you what, Brian wins a lot. Isn't there going to be anybody that can slap him down a little bit? You know. Now he didn't win by a lot, but nonetheless he won. And quite frankly, I thought that Buckshot was going to take it away from him, but not so. Brian Smotnick beat him by, what's that look like? 8 seconds, I guess. About 8 seconds. 7 something. So it was pretty close, nonetheless. So Brian Smotnick is the winner. Brian Smotnick is going to get the little trinket of a canoe with a little guy in it paddling.
That's
little
right.
guy in it paddling. That little canoe right there. That'll be the first one of those given out. So hopefully we'll have some more canoe races, and those will be given out as well. So there you have it. And we've got plenty of time left. We're at 9:19. One of the daily challenges that we have is one wave of call to arms. So we can either do one wave of call to arms to get that daily challenge taken care of and shoot some places up a little bit, or we can go looking for some bounties. And if we look, oh, who is that? Who's that? I'm going to kick him from the posse. Boom. And I'm going to take the posse. Okay. And there's some other folks right there.
Oh,
How
he's
about
back.
that pork chop?
What's his
he might
name?
be back.
EB
He's
something?
going to be back. He's going to be back outside
Yeah.
of the posse.
He shot me in Blackwater. I was like, driving a wagon.
Awesome.
I ran him over.
All right, Brian. Congratulations on your win. Get plenty of rest. Stay well. Stay
Congrats,
safe at
Brian.
work.
Yeah.
And we'll talk at you soon.
Yeah, I hope it's a good night at work.
All right.
Over.
So in any event, T-Bones, are you going to be able to come in tonight, or are you out having a good time? Is Friday night your night to go out and have a good time, or what's going on? Because we're going to jump in and, well, we can go looking for player bounties. I guess that's what we can do. I should soon do that.
I dropped for a second just to get something, but I might go rack up another bounty.
Yeah. Well, I don't have many to go. I don't mind taking, the players as they come.
Okay.
I'm certainly going to make the last player somebody that is total stranger. I want to, record it in the end and possibly even stream. If I come in on an odd day looking for a player bounty, I'm just going to arbitrarily stream. I can't tell you when it's going to be or what time it's going to be. It'll just happen. So make sure that you have your follow button crammed, stuffed, closed, or activated, so that you'll know exactly when I'm coming on, and this way you'll know what I'm doing. Hanging out with the kiddos tonight, says T-Bones. Good for you, good for them. Awesome. And yeah, So I don't know whether you've seen those last couple of conversations that I published, T-Bones, but take a look at them there on YouTube. Like I say, we had some decent conversations about some things in the game. So cool. All right, so what I've got to do is I've got to shoot. All right, right here, I'm going to point this out. Right here, you can see that my horse's neck is being cranked around, first in one direction, then in another direction. It's like he wants to see what's going on behind him, that type of thing. So I'm going to shoot directly in front of him, and he'll stop doing that. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, if you notice, that has stopped. And that horse is off running straight again. So I'm going to just take and record that. Oh, I can't because I'm in the stream. So I'll just have to do that another time. Yeah, it was. It was. We had some fun. Oh, goodness. All right, I'm going to just take myself a little bit of minty big game here. I always typically ride around with that. It's kind of like a little bit of a cushion. If somebody gets frisky and decides to shoot at you.
Yeah, like the guy in Blackwater.
Stop right here. That guy shot at you in Blackwater?
Yeah, I was
Bloodbath?
in the I took the guy's wagon, the NPC that was trying to run me over. So he saw me and he started shooting. So I ran him over. And I went to the fast travel and he kept shooting at me. So
Okay.
I killed him like just that. I was just defending myself, and then I went to fast travel to your camp after
Yeah.
that.
All right. There's a daily challenge that I just knocked off by cleaning this last weapon. Make sure
That's
that
a
I've
daily.
got a good weapon going straight forward with a clean weapon is certainly better than trying to move forward with a dirty weapon and having it somewhat ineffective in comparison to a clean weapon.
Yeah.
It's degraded a bit. And down over the hill I go, across the courtyard at Blackwater. What we'll do is we'll grab a fast travel and we'll pick another place to go and see if we can come up with a player bounty. And right now, as I say, 7 to go. I wonder who that 1,000th bounty is going to be. He's out there somewhere. Could it be you? Probably not. You know, we're straight up cowboys. We may be outlaws, but we're good outlaws, if that's possible. All right, so I'm going to head down to Armadillo, see if there's going to be any bounties out there in the desert, and at the same time, I can look for a condor, and possibly get a daily challenge taken care of by shooting another condor.
Oh, you're not.
And at the same time, you never know. You never know where you're going to run into a player bounty. They can happen quickly. You can be mixed up in it real fast. Oh, look at this. I'm passing a plant, herb. Pick that. And look at all the pheasant right there.
It's a ghost town. There's no one here.
3 pheasant, 3 shots, 3 pieces of fat. Don't even know that I need them, but I certainly shot them, and I'm going to skin them on up. Ride a donkey or mule, says Sir Ratty Leaf. Sir Addy Leaf.
There's a mule at Flat, but fast travel.
Where's there a mule? There's one out to. There's
Sometimes
one out
you
to.
can usually find a donkey at the flat neck station.
Emerald Station. There should
Yeah, that's
be
where the boy is. You know the boy.
one or the other. One or the other.
Let's see over there. Flat
So
neck
I'll
or,
go do that. Yeah, there's a mule over there to Comedy Dell, I believe it is. There's a maybe it's
The only one I
the
know
wheat
of is in
farm.
flat neck.
Yeah, that's a donkey, I think.
Oh well, if
Let's
you
see.
mule
It says a donkey or mule.
Emerald Ranch, there's a mule there, I think.
Yes, that's right. There is.
Let's go to Emerald.
All right, so I'm
see
going to
what's
head
there.
to Emerald Ranch, and I'm going
Let's
to
see.
grab that donkey or mule, whichever it is. If it's at Emerald Ranch, I think it's a mule. If it's over to Comedy Dell, it's a donkey. I can't remember what it is at the wheat farm.
Because a mule is a horse and a donkey. It's like
Let's see what's here. Oh, there's a card right there. Can't forget that card. That's cash. No, that's good stuff right there.
just money on a bench.
And there's another one in the sack. All right, let's look around the corner of the barn here and see what's here. And I've got to do my drop down. And see what we got. All right, let's see. Okay, there is nothing here. It's not here at the barn. So there'll be another one over this way.
Well, I remember seeing a mule here.
Yep.
One time. There's usually one
Yeah,
hitched
no-
by the barn.
Yeah, it is sometimes there. And there's sometimes one over here. And there is one. I don't know whether it'll be a donkey or a mule. And it looks like a mule. And we're on it. So I'm riding myself a little bit of a mule here. And that's cool. That would be wild to get a player bounty on this. I wonder if I would be able to throw a player bounty over the back end of this mule. I'd tell him not knowing, don't you know? So maybe I ought to call my horse, and my horse can just kind of follow along. And if by chance I run into a player bounty, I can always switch up quick enough. And whether that'll happen or not is hard telling, not knowing. But I can come over here and oh, look at all of these ranch workers on the run. Now, I wonder if I can fast travel with a mule. That's something I've never tried before.
You goddamn scoundrel.
Oh, you're riding a mule right now?
He called him
Fine.
a scoundrel, is what he said. Said he was a scoundrel. That's what he said. He said you were a scoundrel.
We're still on a mule. Well, see, you're at like 994 or 93?
No, I'm at 993.
993.
And I'm looking to see. Some shooting going on down this way. That's
That's
one of the boys.
yeah.
One of the boys it is.
I'm just fooling around.
Now, let's see. Hamtaro-san. I don't even know if I got that right, but it's just ham as far as I'm concerned. Makes it easy on me, don't you know, ham? All right, I am going to try and fast travel with this mule. Well, actually, I can outride it. I'll ride it. Well, let's see who's that from. Let me see who that is from. And all right. Uh-oh. I heard move in, men. That means that we're wanted or somebody's wanted.
That's me.
All right. I'm going to ride to Valentine on this mule. And you
Now,
can
is
see,
the
it's
mule
not a bad looking mule.
Is the mule fast?
I don't know. Bring your horse up here. Let's see.
Are you over by the post office?
I'm gonna pull out on the road. No, I'm over by the barn. Oh, there you go,
Okay.
right there.
Nice.
Oh, that's Buckshot right there. Come on up, Buckshot. We'll take and we'll test the speed of the mule. And we'll get Blood Bear up here too. And what I'll do is I'll see if I can create maybe a posse race for us to. And let's see if I can create a posse race.
Oh, so that's a mule.
Come on. Posse versus. Oh, I gotta put a marker out.
Help,
All right,
please.
so what I'll do is I'll put a marker out. And now, oh, Blood Bear's got he's got somebody on the back of his pony.
How do you get there?
Let's see. Here we go, right here. Look at the size of that horse that Blood Bear is on. Look at the size of that horse that Buckshot is on. Look at that little old damn thing that I'm on.
The fastest mule is. Now, are you able to? Are you able to give it like stems or tonic?
I don't think so. Which means that I don't think I'm even going to stand a chance of making it. No, I can't give him anything.
I think with the right saddle, that.
This mule, he's done already.
Oh,
This mule is wasted. Go, guys, go! And we'll get him down to a just a minor trot. See if we can build some of his energy back up. All right, Ham.
Help me, please.
All right, Friday nights, 8 p.m. And I do play on Xbox. And make sure that when you follow us that you hit that notification button so that you'll know when we're on in case I come on early. I'm probably going to be doing that this week because I'm going to be looking for that 1,000th player bounty. And when I'm down to 999, every time I go on looking for a player bounty, I'm going to be going live, whether it be for a half hour or an hour and a half. And what I'll do is I'll take this mule and I'll turn him in at the stable down that way. That way the owner can pick him up next time he's in town.
let's see what's in the Valentine.
No bounties in Valentine?
Oh, I can see a player.
Somebody
Now
help!
this is a stockyard down here. Yeah, I'm going to leave them at the stockyard. They'll take good care of them, I'm sure. And here we are into town. He didn't have much stamina, didn't have much much health.
He's mid. Had a good start though.
Yeah, well, we'll leave him right here. Yeah, we'll put him in with a sheep. He's kind of sheepish anyway.
So they're slightly bigger than a donkey, but smaller than ours.
All right, who do we have here? We've got SW somebody or another. So let's take a look who he was. This SW guy was
We're gonna see what the law
SW Brett, a level 92.
What the hell is
All right, let's see what time it is here.
I'm telling the law about this.
SW Brett.
Help! Help!
Uh-oh. Witness to kidnapping. I didn't do nothing.
Oh, that's probably
What's this JR guy here?
JR.
Yeah, the blueberry right in front of Buckshot.
Uh,
All right. All right, so I'm gonna get on out of here and get this bounty taken down. They're investigating, but I'm gone. I'm gonna go up here on the hill. Oh, it's because of this guy. Bloodbear must have put this guy on my horse.
oh,
Guess what it's
that
gonna
guy. That guy was still there. I thought he would disappear.
Now he's going over the edge here though.
Huh.
He's gonna have a hard fall here. Oops! Oh, I think it broke his neck. No, he survived that. Look at him kicking and wiggling down there. Boy, he's a tough guy. He's a toughie. And let's see what time it is. It is, what's the game time? 1:53 a.m. All right, what's a good place to find some bounties?
You could try.
Fake.
Try.
Want to try Saint Denis? We
There
can
is
try
two.
Saint Denis.
There is two people in Valentine now. I haven't seen
I
a
know, but
bounty.
neither one of them lit up though on them.
I know, but they're interacting with all lawmen that have been running around, so there might be a bounty over here.
Yeah,
But
I actually hung around yesterday for a bounty. They were shooting up Blackwater, and I figured just a question of time.
there's two.
And so I
There's two.
wrote.
There's two blueberries here doing that, so I went right out
Okay.
of here.
All right, so they're gonna trip here in a minute. So what I did is I just waited outside of Blackwater, and I didn't have to wait long. I'll tell you, I only waited maybe 2 minutes.
And I'm gone. I had my fun.
God damn it, he's getting away!
What did you do?
Yeah. Oh, just ran around with the rope.
Oh,
In my fist.
in other words, you whipped on them.
Yeah, I tend to preserve my ammo. mainly just for players now. I don't, sometimes I don't even care to shoot NPCs half the time.
I was, I was hoping that one of these guys will trip off as a player bounty. Now remember, everybody, in order to be a player bounty or player bounty hunter, you have to be a level 23. Now that means that your first license takes you to 20, and then when you buy the specialty license, which takes you 10 more levels, which would be a total of 30, you only have to achieve level 23 in order to become a player bounty or a player bounty hunter.
You still on Valentine, Cowboy?
I am.
Yeah. Are they still shooting? Are they still in Valentine? There's
No.
two blueberries.
No, I haven't seen the blueberries. They were around for a moment or two, but they disappeared. And I'm riding through town now, and I don't see them.
Alright, well, I'll
And I
see if
haven't
this...
heard any shooting.
Let's see if this one pops up for you then.
And there you have it. We don't have much of anything. We've got about 15 minutes in order to find a potential player bounty.
Wanted. Dang it. I had a feeling that was just gonna happen.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head down to Blackwater. Not to Blackwater, but to Saint Denis. See if we can find anything down to Saint Denis. Boom.
Saturday.
Yeah, some of them, some people actually call it Saint Denis.
Yeah,
The television show is Saint Denis.
Yeah, it's not the right image.
Whoa, there's a lot of people in here, folks.
Even though it's spelled
I'm gonna-
Dennis, but it's pronounced.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and tonic up my horse.
Oh, there's people in Santa Fe.
Yes, there is.
Oh no.
Scottish. Oh, there's Scottish guy. Okay.
Scottish?
Howdy. Yep, Scottish. Let me see what I can do with him. Posse. Invite to posse. Where is he? Right there.
Huh.
And I just sent him an invite into the posse.
Okay. Is he a friend of yours?
He's been, we've seen him in the past.
Oh, okay. Oh, back here.
There's a guy coming around the corner.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, there's Blood Bear. I was getting ready to shoot your blood.
I didn't mean to startle you.
All right, let me take the posse and settings. I can at least open it. I did send him an invite. He hasn't responded to it. Well, I can send him another one. I got posse. Invite to posse. Yeah, he's still got the invite, so he might have too many people in his posse, or too many persistent posses, or a member of too many posses, or some damn thing.
Okay.
And we got some fog here, and I've got just 15 minutes to go, and then I'm going to call it. Now, I got an idea that I'll be on sometime through the weekend, because I've got the next 3 days off. I had today off, and I've got 3 more days off, and that's going to give me some time in the game. Yeah. I got Saturday. I had this week. I had Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off, which was a good thing. Rack City, yes, sir. Yeehaw! Buckshot, you good out there? All right.
I have to say, it's been fun kind of just helping you out with this challenge. I don't think I know anyone with that challenge. 1,000 player bounties. I don't know.
Yeah,
Probably
I
no
want
one.
to.
I
I'm
don't
going to
know
do up
anyone
a
with
video.
that one.
I want to do up a quick video and see if people will step up and say how many they've got. It'd be
Yeah, 'cause
interesting to know.
that one takes a lot of time.
Look at all the gators down here,
And look at the free fat. The
and look at
piggies.
the pigs.
Piggies.
I'll take a couple right off just to see if I need anything. Appreciate that sub Rack City. The trout killer. Okay. Yeah, trout killer. Cool. I haven't seen him in a while either. You know, once again, the second time this has happened to me. Yesterday, I was down. I had killed a bunch of gators, and I went down to skin them. I skinned up a few gators. I was skinning up a gator. I had my back to the deep water, and up out of the water comes a gator and grabs me. Killed me.
Dang.
By the time I got respawned and went back, all the gators that I had shot were despawned. The only gator that was there was the gator that I wanted to get revenge upon, and I made him suffer.
Yeah.
I shot him in the tail, I shot him in the feet, and then ultimately I shot him twixt the eyes. And we'll skin it up. Those sneaky gators. I'll tell you what. That's only the second time I've ever had that happen. Come right up out of the water, grabbed me, shook me around a little bit, and said, "It's time for you to say goodnight." Well, if nothing else out of these gators, I'll wind up getting the gator teeth. I could always give that to Crips. No, usually I don't, Rack City. I usually reserve a lot of that time for Lace, and we play together. Lace right now is into playing a lot of poker, and she's doing extremely well at it.
Poker?
Yeah, poker, in the game.
Oh, okay.
And so I don't know. It's all going to depend upon player bounties. When I can get the player bounties down to the last one, I'll be streaming every time I come on in order to get that last player bounty. And then it becomes a trick to be able to control the videos. Oh, I do have a problem with that. Actually, I can't do that. I can't do that because I'm unable to record when I'm streaming. Let me see if I can do that right now. I don't believe I can. Start recording. No, I can't. We can't capture now. Check back soon. So whenever I'm streaming, I can't. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to do it on my own, and I'll have to take video of it.
Yeah, you'll just have to clip it while you just go back screen or
Yep.
stream. Skim through it.
Yep, and then I can bring it in and make a video of it and do what I was going to do and that type of thing. And I don't know why that occurs like that, but it's too bad because there's been a lot of videos I've wanted to be able to record. All right, nothing here. It's daylight. I'm going to head down to Armadillo. I'm going to see if I can get that last condor. I only need one, and I can have that taken care of. Not that it's going to pay me a whole lot. My multiplier is 0.10. So with a multiplier of 0.10, I'm not making a lot. So if I get it, great. And if I don't, that's okay. And whenever my multiplier is this low, I just do 1 or 2 just to keep the streak going so that I don't always get caught back in that 0.10 multiplying category. I want to move up. I don't even care that much for 0.15. But once it reaches 0.20, I'm definitely interested. When it reaches 0.25, I'm really interested. Because for every 4, that's a bar of gold.
Oh, it's just in the area. Where he is. How many years has it been since you started streaming, Warren? This is to what, 2022 or 23?
Let's see. I started streaming in 2022.
2022. Okay.
2022.
That's good.
I'd have to go back and look at the exact date, but it was
Yeah.
either February or March in 2022.
Okay.
There's
Gotcha.
my second condor right there.
Condor.
And that's that. It sure would be nice to have a player bounty pop up.
Yeah, I'm trying to get mine up.
A real player bounty.
Yeah. Like a player,
You know,
actual player.
These
A random.
gimme
A random would
these
be
gimme
nice.
bounties, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
But I've certainly had my share of bounties this past week. 'Cause I've had a lot of bounties this past
I was hoping to get you 1,000 tonight, but you
Yeah,
are still
no,
short
that-
by what? How many? Like 8, 7,
Oh yeah,
6,
no, I'm short by 7 right now.
7. Okay.
All right, back to camp. Boom. A lot of times, I'm finding that most of the player bounties are popping up right here in the Blackwater area. That's what I've been finding.
Did you go back to camp?
Yeah, I'm back to camp.
Yeah.
And let's see where my Crips is at. Looks like he's halted. He's halted. Oh, he's at 100%. Oh, we got time to deliver. You guys
Oh,
ready for a
sweet.
wagon?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right, all right. Let's do it. I had no idea.
Get my
That
guns real
distance
quick.
right there.
You know, I really feel like a new man. All these long,
Now,
dormant
the other day
passions
I was
surging
playing
through
and
me
I
once
said, you know,
more.
I got to
So,
do something
while
here.
I
I
head
want to
into
get
town
something
in
going.
search of some,
So what I wound up
company,
doing is I
could you
took
go make
somebody's
a sale?
wagon
It'll
by
be a bit of a
myself
journey, I'm
and
afraid,
was
but
able to get
buyers
50 goods
offering
out of
good
that.
money.
I collected 5, 10, 11, I collected 13 items. I did 1, 2, 3 level 2 moonshine deliveries. I did 3 treasure chests, and I did 3 collector sets, and I did 1, 2 player bounties. That was a busy day. All right, let's get going.
Going to Bend
I'd like to have a
Point.
day like that again. Yeah, I'm going to cut right across here. Be a little more direct. So we'll get this wagon down to Benedict Point, and then we'll call it a night. But you never know. Maybe somebody will come about and try to take our wagon, and we get into a little bit of a skirmish. And if we don't get into a skirmish, sometimes when you get done with a player bounty, get done with a delivery, a player bounty will often pop up.
Yeah.
So as I have said, you just never know what's going to happen or when it's going to happen. But you have to always be prepared to respond to whatever happens.
Yeah, it's good to be vigilant.
Definitely so. Okay, I got Buckshot riding shotgun here, and Blood Bear, he's riding out in front. He's riding point.
They're attacking.
Somebody's behind us. Blood Bear's going to go shut them on down. Forgot about having a wagon tonight. I actually had that earlier today, and I said, oh, I'll save that for tonight. But we sometimes lose track of what it is. That was one and done for Buckshot.
Nice shot.
I urge everybody to go onto my YouTube, Cowboy_Strong, and play and watch as many videos as you can, or at least play them. You don't even have to watch them, play them. Turn the volume down and continue on with what you were doing, and just let that time run on out. We're going to try and beat 80.7 hours, which we accumulated this week. I'd like to be able to get it up at around 100 hours. That would be nice. 100 hours a week. B. Will is working hard at doing that. Laces, I know all of you are. Anybody that's just learning about it, by all means, jump in and see if you can do that. But more importantly, get in there and get over there on the Discord and sign up that you're going to be part of that. Watch as many videos as you can to be where I need to be. And then you too will wind up getting a Watch Party Posse Deputy badge. And that'll only be for those that sign up and help me get there. And this is kind of it's an on your honor thing. If you sign up for it, please watch as much as you can. I'm not asking you to spend your whole life doing it, but whenever you got a couple of minutes here, a couple of minutes there, or if you go to bed, when you go to bed, just take and turn on to the longest playing video that I've got over there. Click on it, turn the volume down, and turn the phone over so that you don't see the light from it, and go to sleep. And let it play. I know I've got some videos over there that are over 2 hours. 2 hours is a lot of video. You do that 10 times, that's 20 hours.
Yeah, videos over 2 hours long on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And what it's going to do is it's going to shut off when it's all over with anyway. So, and if you keep your phone plugged in, you're not going to lose any battery over it. So it just works out well, and it helps me. We are the Watchmen. That's right. T-Bones, what was that group called that was part of Game of Thrones, where they were up there in the north, watching over, I can't remember now, but up there in the Icelands. Gamerson is here. Howdy, Gamerson.
Hello, Gamer.
What were they, Blood?
What, Game of Thrones?
Yeah. What were they called?
Sure, I
Something
haven't
Keepers.
watched Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
You know,
That was an
I
honored
know what it's
thing.
about though.
Yeah, yeah. I know what it's. I can't remember.
Yeah, I know there's dragons and kind of looks like Lord of the Rings, but it's not.
Look out, buddy. We're coming through.
Yeah, move it or
You
lose
mess
it.
with my delivery wagon and you're in trouble.
Yes, sir.
The Night Watch. That's what it was. You're right, T-Bones. T-Bones remembers all of that stuff. You know, we got talking to him about different things, and he comes up with the names of these characters and the names of their positions and all of that stuff. I'm impressed, T-Bones. He talks about all of these game players from other games that, hell, I haven't even heard of a game, let alone the player. Coming through, boys. Step back. I'll give you more than a headache if you don't get the hell out of the way. A Night Watch, that's what it was. Now, you know, I don't know whether you know this, T-Bones. Did you know that the guy, the main star of the Game of Thrones, actually married that red-headed girl that was part of the people that was over there beyond the Night Watch walls. I don't know what the hell they were called, but he wound up actually marrying her in real life. The red-headed girl. I know bits and pieces about stuff like that. A lot of times I don't remember their names and what have you, unless they're really big stars. We see them regularly.
Yeah, like Brad Pitt or Angelina Jolie or
Yeah,
any
people
other
like
any
that.
other A-list celebrity.
Yeah,
Hollywood has.
sure, the A-listers, of course. Benedict Point coming right up. We're a little bit beyond our stream time, so once I get to Benedict Point, we'll divvy up the money that we're going to get from this wagon load of product, and then I'll have to move on. Thank you all so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for the wait.
I thank everybody for their participation this week in the watch party.
I guess this needs some telling. No.
You know, we do week after week after week like that, and it won't take us that long to really get there. Hey, don't call me partner. I don't know who you are.
I don't know you. Stranger danger.
Yeah, I agree. That's pretty cool. I guess they really do get along quite well, from what I understand, from what I've read about them. And Benedict Point just up ahead. Yoo-hoo! Buckshot probably thinks I've been drinking too much. I rolled off the road like that. I sometimes do that.
Point.
And here we are, Benedict Point. We'll turn this wagon in. There's nobody to contest us bringing this wagon in. Between Bloodbear and Buckshot, They killed them all.
Yep. Everyone's gone.
Everyone's gone. Anytime.
Thank you.
Runoff election on Tuesday, says T-Bones. Yeah, Lisa and I have been watching that stuff. We'd like to become a part of that for sure.
Okay.
All right. Buckshot, thank you so much for being here tonight. Blood Bear, thank you so much for being here tonight.
Yep, thank you.
Brian Smotnick, thank you for being here tonight. I hope you have a good, safe evening at work. And Badger McKean, thank you for all that you do for the stream. And thank everybody that's been part of the stream this evening. Appreciate it so much. And we're going to see you next Friday, no matter what, and possibly earlier than that, because if I can get the bounty and I can get the video of it, you know, I can get it posted quickly, and I can at least get on the Discord and let everybody know who that individual was, etc., etc. So, in between now and next week, stay well, stay safe. Adios, amigos. I'm out of here.
Adios, see you, Ward.